All right, football fans, we're here in Yellville-Summit tonight. The Yellville-Summit Panthers will take on the Lighthouse Christian Chargers from Missouri, and we will see this game get kicked off here in about 4 minutes. And for the Yellville-Summit Panthers, they come into this with a 2-0 record. They've defeated Baptist Prep 44-20, and they've defeated the Johnson County Westside Rebels last week 36-0. Lighthouse Christian comes into this without a win on the season. They played 2 contests, and they expect to come out here and have a good showing, if not win this game outright. They've got some good size on their squad, and we look for them to have a great night, good sportsmanship from both teams, and a great football game here in Marion County at Yellville-Summit High School, home of the Panthers. We are at the Panthers Stadium, and we want to let you know that this game is being brought to you tonight by Baxter Health. Baxter Health is one of the premier medical units in this area. They have the best bone and joint clinic, and Baxter Health will take care of you for everything you need. Get out there and check them out. They also have some great cancer clinics in the area, and they will take care of you there with the most advanced research and techniques possible. Lighthouse Christian is set up to receive this already. The Panthers are still they're getting ready to come out onto the field. The band is playing for them to get ready. The cheerleaders are lining up to get everything set up as we welcome the Panthers to the field for their first home football game, and they come in the north end of the stadium. They will come in tonight from the north end of the stadium, come all the way around the field, and come down the home sideline to a lot of applause and a lot of cheers from the home crowd. Lighthouse Academy brought a lot of fans down here tonight, and we will get ready for this game to kick off momentarily. Panthers will go all the way to the other end of the field, and then they'll come back down to the center of the field as they make a tour of the home sideline here tonight. Lighthouse Christian brought a lot of fans down tonight. They packed the visitor sidelines, and we expect this to be a great contest here tonight. A lot of athleticism while they were warming up. We hope that continues through the game, and we have a great contest here tonight. I want to thank Travis Dozier and Associates, as they are part of the sponsoring team for this football contest here tonight. They have been the reason why we were able to get on here and during the pregame, and we hope that Travis will be able to help you with any of your accounting needs. He can take care of anything from the most detailed to the easiest and simplest returns and any other tax help you need for your business or your personal life. Panthers are lined up, and here they come. They're going to welcome. Here comes the band. Going to welcome them to the field as the fans start to cheer. And the Panthers are led by Landon Kiter as he comes down to the field. Noah Cantrell is also right there to lead them out. Nick Veter was also one of the leaders to come out in that front lineup. Panthers do have 2 players not dressed out tonight. 3 players, that are not dressed out tonight. We expect that is because of some lingering little problem, but Panthers will get ready for this ball game and play like they always do. Adam Stewart out at the 40-yard line. He's got the ball, or he's about to get the ball from the official, and then he'll get it set on the tee for this kickoff. At kickoff, it's about 89 degrees here tonight. Nice, good, warm night. Everybody's breaking a sweat. Ball's on the tee. Stewart's ready. He's got the whistle. And we're off. Deep kick back to about the 17-yard line. And he's going to make it out to about the 33-yard line before he's brought down. He'll be brought down by a host of Panther tacklers. He tried to cut it back inside, and the Panthers took him down right there. Panthers defense out on the field already set up. Chargers in the huddle. Center comes up, lines up. The rest of the offensive line's there. Wide receiver to the far side of the field, one to the near side. Back flanking the quarterback in shotgun formation. He hands it off, and he's going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down for, looks like, for a 1-yard loss, but they may give him the line of scrimmage. Be second down and 10. 0-0 is your score. Game just underway. Tristan Teal and Denver Layton in on that tackle. Denver Layton's already got one Player of the Week honor from Farm Bureau. Panthers line up on defense. Same formation for the Chargers. Handoff in the backfield. He's going to be met in the backfield. He's going to be taken down. He'll be taken down by number 21. Tristan Teal was the first man there. Number 66 also in on that tackle, and that'll be Trent Purdom. They make that tackle in the backfield, but they give him the line of scrimmage. Should have been a 2-yard loss, but they marked the ball at the line of scrimmage. A rare Tuesday night that we play football in the Ozarks in high school. Back to pass. Pass is out. It's intercepted, and that'll be intercepted by number 2, Coben Hubbard. He had 2 interceptions last week, and he's got a third here this week. Hubbard, happy about getting that 3rd interception on the season, gets all kinds of credit and pats on the back when he comes to the sideline. Panther offense on the field. Ball's at the 40, in between the 45 and the 46. We'll call it 45-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. 0-0 your score. 10:37 remaining in the first quarter. Panthers come up to the offensive line. Wide receiver to the near side. Power backfield. Cantrell's going to line up under the center. Kiter will be the top of the backfield. He's going to take the handoff. He's going to break around the right side and pick up about 7 yards. Bring up a second down and 3. Long 3. It'll be about a 3-yard gain, or 3 yards for a first down. Be a short 3, not a long 3. That was my mistake. Keeter gets that ball around the right side and just takes off. Weaves his way through the hole. Wide receiver is near side of the field. Cantrell under center. Cantrell pitches back to Kiter. Kiter has all kinds of running room around the left side. He's going to cut it outside and get all the way down to about the 12-yard line before he's taken out of bounds. And he'll be taken out of bounds about the 12-yard line for a 1st and 10 for the Panthers. That'll be another Yellville-Summit Panther first down. 9:53 left. The ball's marked at the 15, so they're going to say he stepped out of bounds prior to that. Wide receiver to the far side of the field. I formation behind Cantrell. Cantrell hands it off to the first back through. And the first back through looks like it's number 50. Erican Faust. Tristan Teal, rather, was on the carry. Adam Stewart will check in for Teal. In the backfield now will be Teal, Eli Girth, and Tristan Landon Kiter. Adam Stewart will line up in the slot. Wide receiver to his outside on the far side of the field. Pitches back to Kiter. He makes one man miss in the backfield. Gets down, makes another man miss, and he's going to get around over the 10-yard line down to about the 7-yard line. Looks like he'll pick up about 6 yards on the carry. That'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd down and about 4 yards on the play. They can get a first down before they get into the end zone at around the 4-yard line. Ball is placed on the 8-yard line as the Panthers look to try to score early here. Cantrell calls out signal. Stewart in motion. Pitch back to Stewart. Stewart will cut inside. Stewart's in the end zone for a touchdown. Panthers take the early lead, 6-0. 8 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the first period when Adam Stewart takes that ball and goes 8 yards for a touchdown. Panthers, there's a Charger player down, so the Panthers will have a timeout here on the field for the injured player for the Chargers. He's back up, and he's moving off the field on his own power. Panthers will line up. Let's see if it's going to be in their offensive formation or if it's going to be in the kicking formation. That injured player was number 24 for the Chargers. Carson Spears, he limps off the field on his own power. They line up in an offensive I formation. Wide receiver to this near side of the field. Flag is thrown. See what this flag is all about. They're going to call offsides against the Chargers. Be half the distance to the goal. That'll put the ball at the 1.5-yard line. And the Panthers will line back up in I formation with the wide receiver to this near side of the field. Cantrell under center. Snap is back. Landon Kiter gets the ball and gets in for the 2-point conversion. So Landon Kiter gets in there for that 2-point conversion. Puts the Panthers up 8-6 with 8 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the ball game. I'm sorry, 8-0 and 8 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first period. We want to thank Terry Ott and Ott Enterprise for being one of the sponsors to bring this game to you here tonight. Terry Ott and his family are proud of Brooke, Michaela, and Bryce Ott and wish them luck on their season ahead. Adam Stewart has the ball teed up and is ready to kick off. Whistle blows. Stewart leans into it. There's the kick. It's a deep kick. It's going to take him back to the 10-yard line, and then he's going to get out to the 30-yard line before they bring him down. Let's see where they actually mark this ball. And they will mark it on the 29-yard line, so it's a 19-yard pickup on that kick return for the Chargers. Panthers kicking team has been pretty good this year. Not allowed a ball to come across midfield on a kickoff. Panthers defense lines up. Chargers offense with a receiver to each side of the field. Shotgun formation. Handoff goes to number 7. And he'll get through the line of scrimmage, pick up about 7 yards. It'll be second down, and a long 2 yards. So 8 yards on that for number 7 for the Chargers. Chargers come back to the line of scrimmage. Receiver wide to this side, slot on the far side of the field. Shotgun formation, handoff. He's hitting the backfield. He's going to be tackled for a 5-yard loss. He's going to be tackled way back. They're going to give him forward progress to the 35-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd and 4.5 yards. So we'll call it 5 for the first down for the Chargers. Quarterback gets the signal from the sideline. I want to say that these Chargers come down here tonight and all of their coaches are volunteer. They have no paid coaches on their sideline. Receiver to each side of the field. Number 7 running back in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Handoff to number 7. He's going to be hit a yard behind the line of scrimmage, but they'll give him the line of scrimmage to 29. Or the 34, rather. Veter brings him down. There was 2 or 3 Panthers on the contact there in the backfield. 4th and 5. They're going to line up and shotgun formation with two receivers, one to each side of the field, and go for it. Running back looked like he was leaning forward. Quarterback under distress and goes down. He's going to lose another 4 yards, be back at the 31-yard line. And the Panthers will take over on downs right there, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. 6 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in this first period. Panthers lead 8-0. They're on their second offensive possession. We're going to have a wide receiver to this near side of the field. Stewart lines up on the far side as a wide receiver. Kiter and Eli Girth in the backfield. Cantrell under center. He hands off to Girth. Girth goes up the middle. He's got room. He's dragging a running back or Charger with him all the way down to about the 10-yard line, maybe the 12. He's going to pick up about 19 yards on the play. Picks up 19 yards on the play. Eli Girth right up the middle. Didn't look like he got touched until he got to the second level. Once he got to the second level, he was met, and he drugged that player another, looked like 13 yards before he was able to get him down. Girth and Kiter in the backfield. We've got a timeout on the field as an official comes in. It'll be timeout Chargers. Chargers will take time out. We'll take time right here to tell you that Allen's Grocery, it will bring you the halftime show here tonight. We'll have specials from Allen's Grocery. Allen's Grocery, where you get the best meats in Marion County and north central Arkansas and even probably southern Missouri. Go in and see Tony. Tony will cut that meat just as thick as you want it or just as thin as you want it. Just get the cut that you want. Allen's Grocery, they're at the four-way in Summit, and they will take care of all of your grocery needs. Also, Jason Nazarenko is running for office, but he wants to say that he supports all of the athletes in north central Arkansas, Marion, Baxter, and Boone County, but he definitely supports these Panthers here tonight and hopes that they have a good game, a clean game, and everybody comes out healthy. Thank you, Jason Nazarenko, for sponsoring the broadcast tonight. Panthers will line up 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. Kiter and Girth in the backfield. Adam Stewart to this near side of the field. Pass to Adam Stewart. He's wide open in the end zone. He's touchdown. Adam Stewart has his second touchdown on a 12-yard pass from Cantrell. 12-yard pass. He broke inside and then back outside, and the defender stayed inside and kept going, leaving Adam Stewart wide open in the end zone as the safety was over the top and not even close to the Yellville-Summit Panther receiver. Touchdown for the Panthers, 14-0, 5:43 remaining in the first quarter. Panthers have had the ball twice, and they've scored both times. They'll line up for a 2-point conversion with Kiter and Girth in the backfield. Pitch to Girth. Girth gets around the left end and is going to get into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. He drags a couple of players with him as he goes in there. Score now is 16-0 at the 5:43 mark of the first period. Panthers well on their way to scoring their season average. They scored 44 in the first game and 36 in the second game. We look forward to this being a very good game and a very high-scoring game probably for them, the way that this has gone so far. Chargers coming out, they're really trying hard. They're just a little outmatched at the present time. We'll just see if that continues. Warm night here in Yellville, Arkansas. Panthers set to kick this football off. Adam Stewart at the 40-yard line. Waits on the official to hand the ball over, and then he'll set it up on the tee. Chargers come out on the field, and back deep for the Chargers will be number 4 and number 22. And that is Aiden Lauder and Easton Gifford back deep to receive this kick. Adam Stewart has the ball set, and he will get ready for this kickoff. And away the kickoff goes. Another good kick. This one's going to come down and be caught at the 15-yard line. It'll be caught by Lauder, and Lauder's going to be brought down by a great tackle by, looks like Tristan Teal. Braden McCullough took him down. It was 23, not 21. Braden McCullough, great open field tackle right there. Brought him down at the 30-yard line, so a 15-yard gain on that kick return. Open field tackles are what every team needs, and that was a great open field tackle by Braden McCullough. Chargers center comes up, gets set. They'll have a receiver to each side of the field. They've run the same offensive set the entire game. All they've done is move the two flanker backs around. Now they send man in motion from the far side. It's a pitch. He's going to take the pitch. He's going around the 30, out to the 37, 38-yard line before he is taken out of bounds or knocked out of bounds. He'll pick up. It's going to be a first down. They're going to give him the 40-yard line, and the ball will be just over the 40-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 Chargers for their first down of the game. Chargers offense will come up to the line of scrimmage, set in the same formation, both flankers to this near side of the field. Hand off to the running back. He's going to get through the offensive line, he's going to pick up 10 yards and get into Panther territory at the 49-yard line. It'll be another first down for the Chargers. He'll get across the 49, right even with the 49-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Chargers. 16-0, the Panthers lead early in this contest. 5 minutes and 17 seconds left in the first period. Chargers set up right here in front of the press box with the same formation, both flankers to this near side. Looks like we're going to have a timeout again, Chargers, as they tried to make a late substitution. And if they hadn't called timeout, it probably would have been a penalty. We want to say thank you to Ben Gibson for being part of the sponsorship for this broadcast. Ben Gibson is an attorney here in Yellville. Any kind of family needs you need taken care of, Ben Gibson can get it. If you get into a little bit of trouble, call Ben Gibson. He'll get you taken care of. Twisted Sisters, that's a hair salon in Flippin. Twisted Sisters takes care of hair for men, women, and children. They even do your fingernails and your nails. Get in there and check them out. They'll get you taken care of and get you just what you want, from a perm to a haircut. Twisted Sisters located right there on Main Street in Flippin, next to Diego's. Panthers back out onto the field, and they'll get set up on defense. The Chargers are coming out of their huddle now for their next offensive play. 4:59 remaining in the first period. Panthers lead 16-0. Chargers line up. Everybody tight to the line of scrimmage this time. Two tight ends. Back to pass. Quarterback's going to be brought down by number 27. Kylo Kotzma brings him back for a 10-yard loss. Ball will be placed at the 41-yard line. Be 2nd down and 20 for the Chargers. They've proved so far that they will go for it on 4th down. So this is 4-down territory for them. They had briefly got into Panther territory at the 49-yard line. Now they're back at their own 41-yard line. 2 wide receivers, one to each side of the field, one in the slot on the far side. The running back moved early, but he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. No flags on the play. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Pachman makes that tackle at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and 20. Ball is at the 41-yard line of the Chargers. Really, really warm night here tonight in Yellville. Temperature heating up to about 93 today and 91 when I came in and 89 at game time. We'll get you an update at halftime. Chargers up to the line of scrimmage. 2 tight ends. Back to pass. Pass is out. It's going to be incomplete. No flags. There's the flag on the play. It's going to be pass interference on the on the Panthers. It looks like it's going to be on number 20, Tristan Winningham. He's going to pick up that. They call it holding, not a pass interference, so it's only going to be a 10-yard penalty. That'll still make it 3rd and 20 or 3rd and 10 for the Chargers as they finally get back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd down here for the Chargers. They'll line their huddle up at the 45-yard line. Quarterback calls the play, and the offensive line comes up. Wide receiver in the slot on the far side of the field, wide on the near side. Handoff is going to be to the running back. He's going to get through the middle of the line, weaving his way through. He's going to pick up about 6 yards. That'll bring up 4th down and 4 for the Chargers here in the first quarter with 3:05 remaining to play. 16-0, the Panthers lead. They line up on the huddle this time on the Panther in the center of the field. Now they'll come up to the line of scrimmage. Chargers in shotgun formation. One receiver wide on this near side. Panthers will call timeout. It'll be their first charge timeout of the game. They'll have 2 remaining while the Chargers have 1. And we will take this time to tell you that our coaches show will be broadcast from Carolyn's Razorback Ribs. If you want to come out and ask the coaches a question, whether it be the volleyball coach or the football coach here early, or whether it be the basketball coaches later on, even baseball and softball, come on out there and enjoy some good barbecue and ask the coach a question. North Arkansas College, also a big sponsor. You want a quality education at a 2-year college? North Ark is your place. Go ahead and check out North Ark in Harrison, Arkansas, as they will give you the education. And we want to thank the Pioneers for being a great sponsor for Echo Sports here in Yellville. 2:45 remaining in the first period, 16-0. The Yellville-Summit Panthers lead this ball game. Coaches send the players back out there. The defense gets set up. Chargers come back out. Line up 2 receivers on the far side of the field this time. 1 in the slot, 1 on this near side, spread out. Quarterback in shotgun formation, man in motion. They're going to pitch it back to him. He's going to be hit in the backfield, break a tackle, and then he's not going to break the tackle of number 66, Trent Purdom. Purdom's going to bring him down with a little bit of assistance from Braden McCullough. Be 1st down for the Panthers as they take over on downs, and the ball will be placed at their own 46-yard line. Be the first time they've started in their own territory in this ball game. Panthers offense comes to the line of scrimmage. Tristan Teal is the up back. Girth, and then Kiter in the I formation. Pitch back to Kiter. Kiter gets around the right side. He's got all kinds of running room. There's flags everywhere. Kiter's still on his feet. He's down to the 30, across the 30 down to the 27-yard line. But we've got flags back at the line of, just over the line of scrimmage in the area where it would be holding. We'll see what this call is. It is against the Panthers. They'll mark that penalty off and bring it back. It'll still be 1st down, but it'll be a lot further to go than what it was. Won't be 1st and 20. Looks like it'll be about 1st and 18, but they're standing at the line of scrimmage, so that may be where they say the penalty took place. If it is, it'll be 1st down and 20 to go for the Panthers. And it will be 1st and 20 for the Panthers. 2:27 remaining in the first period. 16-0, Yellville-Summit leads. the Lighthouse Christian Chargers here visiting from Missouri. I believe it's up around Springfield, but they will be visiting from Missouri here tonight. Clock runs. Play clock is at 18 seconds. Pitch back to Kiter. Kiter's going to make a man miss in the backfield. Get by another man. He's going to pick up about 4 yards on the carry. Bring up second down and 16. Flag on the play. A little bit extracurriculars afterwards. Tristan Teal was involved in that. See what they call. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Chargers. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Panthers. It'll be offsetting. It'll be after the play, so no yardage will be marked off. It'll be second down and 16 yards to go for the Panthers, with the ball placed at the 40-yard line, nose of the ball on the 40. The official wraps up writing the numbers down because on unsportsmanlike, 2 penalties and you are out of the game. You're disqualified from the contest. So the offensive line comes up to the line of scrimmage, and now the officials will let them start play. Kiter and Girth in the backfield. Receivers this near side of the field. Pass to Hubbard. Hubbard is wide open, hit in stride, and he's going to go all the way. 10-5, touchdown, Hubbard. 1:49 remaining on the clock, and Panthers will score again here on a 60-yard touchdown pass from Cantrell to Hubbard. With 1:49 remaining in the first period, the Panthers take a 22-0 lead. And it looks like they're going to line up for a 2-point conversion and make this a 24, if good, 24-0 lead. One play after a unsportsmanlike conduct against both teams, and Hubbard finds himself wide open for a touchdown pass for 60 yards. Kiter in the backfield, high formation. There's going to be a flag thrown. It looks like it's going to be offsides against. It is offsides, half the distance to the goal. They'll line up and try the 2-point conversion again. Hubbard makes that all the way to the end zone. No one touched him. He got behind the defender, and it was just all he had to do was catch the ball at that point. Cantrell hands the ball off to Kiter. Kiter's going to be hit in the backfield, and he's not going to get in, it doesn't look like. And they're saying it's no good. 22-0 is your score. 22-0, the Panthers lead with 1:49 remaining in the first period. Panthers will get set to kick this ball off again to the Chargers. Stewart already out there with the tee. He'll place that tee at the 40-yard line. And he'll stand there and conversate with the official at this point. Baxter Regional Medical Center brings this broadcast to you. Baxter Regional is the home of the Highlands Oncology Clinic. If you've got a need for treatment, go over and visit the Highlands Oncology Clinic on the campus of Baxter Health. Baxter Health will take care of all of your needs, from bone joint to cancer to just emergency if you need to. Lots of specialty clinics over there and great physical therapy units. Stewart tees up the ball, and he'll get ready to kick this off. Ball falls off the tee. Stewart is back to setting it up again. He sets it up so precise that it falls off, it seems like a lot here early in the season. Stewart will line up, and he will kick this away. Left-footed kicker gets it deep. It's going to hit the ground this time. It's going to rolls down to the 15-yard line, and the tackler is going to be tackled by Braden McCullough and number 27, Koksma. Kotzma makes that tackle with Braden McCullough. Kotzma was actually the first one there and delivered the initial hit. Ball will be placed at the 20-yard line, so a 5-yard gain on that kickoff return. That kickoff return was by Gifford. He only got 5 yards after he picked it up off the ground. Panthers defense lines up. Chargers offense is tight to the line of scrimmage with 2 tight ends and a tailback flanking the quarterback in shotgun formation. Calls for the snap, looks to pass. Ball is out, and it's going to be completed to number 22, Gifford. But Gifford is not going to pick up anything as he's tackled immediately at the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him 2 yards. I guess the ball was placed at the 18, so ball's placed at the 20. 2nd down and 8 now. 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Panthers lead 22-0. All of the action has been on this end of the field for the most part tonight. Wide receiver to each side of the field. Handoff inside. He's not going anywhere. He might have gotten forward progress back to the line of scrimmage. In on that tackle will be number 6, Denver Layton. Layton in on that. They mark him as down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 8. With 25 seconds remaining in this first period. This should be the last play of the first period, barring an incomplete pass or a penalty. Ball goes underneath the quarterback's hands. He falls on it. He's going to fall on it back over the 10-yard line. It looks like it's going to be right at the 11. I'm sorry. It'll be at the 11-yard line. So that'll bring up a loss of 9 yards on the play and 4th down. 17 yards for the first down. We have reached the end of the first period. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back after this. We want to let you know that Terry Ott and Ott Enterprises helps bring the game to you here tonight. Terry Ott has been a long-time supporter of all the schools in this area. He supports Cotter, Flippin, Yellville-Summit, Lead Hill, and Ozark Mountain School District, as well as Valley Springs and Bergman, as we will cover those when they're playing in the conference schedule. Play will resume here momentarily on the other end of the field as the Chargers will be facing 4th down and 17 with the ball at the 11-yard line. 22-0, the Panthers lead. They've scored 3 touchdowns here tonight. The last one was a 60-yard touchdown run. The first one was an 8-yard run by number 7, Adam Stewart. And the second one was a 12-yard run by Adam Stewart. The first touchdown, the 2-point conversion, was scored by Landon Kiter. And Eli Gertz scored the 2-point conversion on the second touchdown. 2-point conversion failed by Kiter on the 3rd try. 4th down for the Chargers. The play will come in from the sideline, or the player will. It'll be their left guard. Chargers will punt this ball this time, or they set up in punt formation anyway. Punt is up. It's not a good punt. Didn't look like it was blocked, but it'll be down. Or no, Kiter picks it up and takes off running. Kiter's going to get down inside the 20, inside the 10. He's down to the 5, inside the 5 to about the 4, maybe 3-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. Yellville-Summit on an alert play by Landon Kiter, he picks up the football at the 30-yard line and just advances it all the way down to, it looks like they're going to mark that at the 4-yard line. And it's going to be first and goal for the Yellville-Summit Panthers as they get ready for this fourth offensive possession. This time they start inside the opponent's 5-yard line as they look for more points here and try to push this lead from 22 to 28 at least. The offensive line comes up to the line of scrimmage. Kiter and Girth in the backfield. Cantrell under center. Stewart in motion. Pitch back to Stewart. Stewart is going to be met by 2 Chargers and looks like he'll fall back to the 5-yard line. So he'll lose a yard on the play. And they'll give him 5-yard line, and it's going to be second and goal from the 5. Koksma comes in with the play. Panthers get set to try to get this into the end zone. Cantrell under center. Kiter leans on his hip pads. Back to pass. Cantrell. Cantrell's got a wide open receiver. It looks like it will push the lead to 28-0 for the Panthers. Stewart here tonight has 3 touchdowns in the first 13 minutes of this game. 10:54 remaining in the half. And the Panthers lead 28-0 as they get set to go for a 2-point conversion. Cantrell kind of scrambled around, found Stewart standing there open. Stewart in motion, pitch back to Stewart. Stewart's going to make one man miss in the backfield, and he's going to get into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, pushing the lead to 30-0. 30-0, 10:54 to play in the half. Panthers lead. Panthers running away with things here. Normally, 35 points will get you a running clock in the second half. We will see if that persists here, because this is a team out of Missouri, not out of Arkansas, so it's not a AAA team. And we will see if that is indeed what happens here tonight. Adam Stewart comes out to kick this ball off. He brings the tee out. He'll set it up at the 40-yard line. He's presented with the ball by the official, and he'll place the ball on the tee. Chargers will have Lauder, and Gifford will also be back to receive this kick. Stewart kicks it. It's going to be a line drive kick right down the middle of the field. This is going to get all the way to the end zone for a touchback, and the Panthers will – Adam Stewart will have his first 60-yard kick with a net of 40 on this play, as the ball will come out to the 20-yard line. Gets a touchback for the first time this season. Ball was kicked down the middle of the field. No one picked it up or caught it. And he pins them back deep at the 20-yard line. Chargers have to go 80 yards for any kind of score or for a touchdown. And they'll line up with 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line, down by 30. Panthers defense ready to get this play kicked off. Play clock is down to 11 seconds. Chargers are going to have to hurry. It's down to 6. They come up to the line of scrimmage. 3, 2, just do get it off. It's a handoff, and it'll be Gifford, it looks like, and he'll be taken down. It's number 24, Spears. He was the injured player earlier, comes back in and picks up a couple of yards there. He's going to pick up 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down and 6 from their own 24-yard line. 10 minutes and 33 seconds remaining in this half. First half is ticking away. Panthers have a 30-0 lead Here come the Chargers to the line of scrimmage with a wide out to the far side of the field. 2 tight ends, 1 tight end, and then flankers in the backfield. Handoff is to Spears. Spears will be hit in the backfield, and he'll be taken down right there at the 21 or 22-yard line. They may give him forward progress to the 23. They mark it back up at the 24. So no gain on the play. Eli Girth with a massive hit there at the end. Spears was spinning, and Girth came in and just clocked him. Handoff in the backfield, flags fly. They blow the play dead. It'll be on the offense most likely. If it is, it's illegal motion against the Chargers. And that'll back them up 5 yards, make it 3rd and 11, and ball will be placed at the 19-yard line. 9:46 remaining in the first half here at Panther Stadium. Panthers lead 30-0. Panthers defense has been very successful tonight. An interception and several, and they've stopped the Chargers each time. Chargers, this is the 6th time they've had the ball. 5th time they've had the ball. They took the opening kickoff, and then Spears is going to be tackled this time for a loss. He'll be back at the 21-yard line. Braden McCullough is in on the tackle. Bring up 4th down, and it'll be 4th and 13. A long 13 on the play for the Chargers. They leave the offense on the field, it looks like. We'll see if they line up to pooch kick this or drop or quick kick it. They could line up to kick it even after being in this formation or in this huddle. They're going to line up in an offensive formation. Now they drop back to kick. Kiter back deep for the Panthers. Kick is up. It's a high kick, not particularly deep, and it'll go out of bounds at the 41, maybe 42-yard line. Flags come in flying right there at the end of the play. We'll see what these flags are, but the flags came in flying. It was downfield about 15 yards, so we'll see if it's holding or blocking the back. They're going to say it's against the Panthers. Personal foul. That'll be 15 yards, and that'll put them back at about midfield. 46-yard line is where they're going to mark this from the penalty. I think there's some confusion between the officials. Where the ball is marked is where it went out of bounds, but where the official marked off the yardage was about a difference of 3 yards. They're marking it off from from the end of the play. So it was a dead ball call, and that'll put the ball back inside Panther territory at the 41-yard line.
15-yard penalty from the
Wasn't a spot foul. It was the end of play. So the Panthers will have to go 39 yards for another score if they plan on adding to this 30-0 lead with 8:51 remaining in the first half. Wide receiver to this near side of the field on the numbers. Cantrell hands the ball to Kiter. Kiter breaks through the left side. Kiter still on his feet after breaking 4 or 5 tackles. Kiter at the 40, 30. Kiter's at the 20. He's going to cut back inside, and now he's going to cut out, and he's going to get into the end zone. He's going to go 49 yards for a touchdown. But wait, there's a flag on the play. So right now, it's going to be a block in the back. Crackback block. It'll be against the Panthers. That's going to bring it back, and that'll mark some more yardage off. It'll still be first down, but it'll mark some more yardage off of against the Panthers, and it'll take the points off the board. Brilliant run. Kiter got out around midfield, cut back across field, and got into the open field. Had one man to miss, made him fall on his backside, and into the end zone he went. But there was a block as he cut back across. when the player tried to line up in front of him and get the block, but the Charger player just turned to follow where Kiter went. It'll be 1st and 10, it'll be 1st and 14. Ball will be placed at the 36-yard line. Hand off to Kiter. Kiter's going to come across the left side. He's got open field in front of him. He's at midfield, 40. He's at the 45, 35, 30, 25, down to about the 22-yard line. It looks like they're going to mark him at the 23. It'll be a first down as he picked up about 50 yards on the play there. 45, 50 yards. Cantrell under center. Stewart in motion. Handoff is to Girth. Girth is he's in the open field into the end zone. He'll be hit at the goal line, but it'll be a touchdown for Eli Girth as he goes 23 yards for the touchdown run. Eli Girth got through the right side of the offensive line, and there was no one there. He hit a seam, ran right up the hash marks, and got into the end zone with a hit right there at the goal line, trying to stop him, took him down. Your score now is 36-0 with 7:35 remaining in the first half. Coming onto the field as a late replacement will be number 20, Tristan Winningham. He'll come back off, and so will Kiter. They're going to kick the extra point. Stewart sets up. 3 seconds on the play clock. Snap is back. Ball is up. Looks like it's just going to fall short. The point will be no good. 36-0 will be your score as the Panthers have equaled the points that they had last week and well on their way to reaching the points that they had in week 1 against Baptist Prep with 44. That kick went underneath the crossbar. Looked like there was some confusion about whether they were going to kick that or go for 2. And they went ahead and elected to kick it, and it was no good. Stewart will get set up. They've got the kicking team together, and they're going to get ready to come out onto the field. The Chargers return team comes out with Gifford and number 4, Lauder, back deep to receive this kick from Adam Stewart. Stewart comes out with the tee. Not as spry as he was in the early in the first quarter, but Adam Stewart has 3 touchdowns tonight and a 2-point conversion on to cap one of his touchdowns off. And the Panthers lead 36-0 with 37:35 remaining in the first half. Stewart gets the ball on the tee, and he gets set to kick this ball away. He's a left-footed kicker, and last one went straight down the field. This one's going to come to this near side of the field, hit the ground. It'll be picked up by Gifford. Gifford will return it. He picks it up about the 25-yard line. He's out to the 44-yard line before he's brought down, and he'll be brought down by number 45, Owen Layton, on the play. All the way out to the 44-yard line before he's brought down. Chargers in their own territory with the best starting field position they've had. Defense is ready. Checking out of the game will be Denver Layton. And the Chargers get set for this offense with Spears in the backfield. Wide receiver on the numbers on the near side and on the hash on the far side. Handoff. It's not Spears. It's number 85. He's going to be tackled for a loss, and he'll be tackled by number 31, Rylan Lund. And Running back didn't have any room to run. Here comes Spears back in the game for the Chargers. He'll check back in for Gifford. Chargers will run a player off. Not to have too many players on the field at one time. Chargers are wearing all white here tonight with red and blue, orange and blue stripes. Ball is on the ground. Quarterback falls on it. He falls on it back at the 31-yard line of the Chargers. Be a big loss there as the snap was on the ground. It's the second time tonight that that's happened, and the quarterback lost the ball and had to fall on it. Official ties his shoe in the middle of the field. Umpire, a referee at that. Everybody's human and has things that they have to do. Center comes up and gets set. Quarterback is in shotgun formation. Wide receiver to the far side of the field. They race a player on the field. 5 on the play clock. They get the snap back before the play clock expires. Back to pass. Pass is overthrown. Overthrows everybody by about 3 yards. That'll bring up fourth down. And 24 yards to go with the ball at the 31-yard line. 5 minutes and 41 seconds remaining in the first half. Panthers lead 36-0. Don't let that score fool you. The Chargers have not let up. They're still trying to advance the football as much as they can, as fast as they can. Punt it's blocked. It'll be blocked by number 23. He'll pick it up. He'll get down to the 12-yard line. Number 23 is Braden McCullough. He picks up the punt after he blocks it. .535. The Panthers are set up at the 15-yard line. Nose of the ball on the 15-yard line. Braden McCullough with that blocked kick. Sets up the Panthers deep in the Chargers territory again. They mark him down as he went down at the 15-yard line and rolled forward for another 2 yards. In the backfield, we'll have number 33, Zen Novak, and number 14, Nick Veter. Play will be blown dead. It'll be against the Panthers. It'll be illegal motion. 5 yards. Be 1st and 15 from the 19-yard line now for the Panthers. Still be Novak and Veter in the backfield. Landon Seawright to the far side of the field. Norman Martin to this near side of the field is a receiver. Ball's back to Veter. Veter gets across the 10-yard line, maybe down right at the 10. That'll bring up second down. They placed the ball with the nose at the 10-yard line. It'll be second down and about 4.5, 5 to go. Second down and 5 at about the 10-yard line. 4 minutes and 48 seconds to play in this first half. Panthers lead 36-0. This time the ball goes to Novak. Novak will get down around the goal line. And they're going to say he was down at the 2, it looks like. If that is the case, it'll be first and goal. Well, it's going to be first and goal. Let's just see what yard line they mark it at. They mark him down at the 1-yard line, so it's going to be first and goal as the Panthers set up for this, for another score. Under center is number 3, Drew Vigna. Vigna calls for the snap. Hands the ball off to Veter. Veter's in the end zone for a touchdown. 1 yard jaunt for Veter. And that'll push the score up 42-0 with 3 minutes and 59 seconds remaining in the first half. Panthers will attempt the extra point. The extra point will be attempted by, looks like number 32. Not 32. Be by number 42, Damian Dale, and Dale will miss that as it goes underneath the crossbar and hits the fence. Score 42-0. Panthers lead with 3 minutes and 59 seconds remaining in the first half. They're 2 points away from their highest point total on the season. Baxter Regional Medical Center brings you this broadcast, and if you need medical help of any kind, this is the place you need to go. They've got the emergency room that tops all. They've got the physical therapy unit. They've got the bone and joint clinics. They've got clinics all over North Central Arkansas, in Harrison, down in Mountain View, in Flippin, Yellville, and in Mountain Home. If you need medical help, check out the healthcare system of Baxter Health. Coming out to kick this ball will be Damian Dell. Looks like coach has pulled all the starters, and he's going to let the backups have some quality time here in this ball game against the Lighthouse Christian Chargers. Aiden Lauder is still back to stop. Eli Freeland will also be back. They'll be back deep. Dale lines up to kick this. He's a right-footed kicker instead of Stewart's left foot. This ball will be in the air, and it'll come down and fall to the ground. It'll fall to the ground, finally be picked up at the 18, 19-yard line and advance to the 26, maybe 26. They're going to advance it to the 26-yard line. They'll have 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line for the Chargers. Panthers will send the defense back out. And again, this will be the backups for the Panthers as they get them some good in-game quality in-game time. Chargers haven't let up here tonight. They've continued to drive and try to move this football. They've come out here to play tonight. Panthers have been lucky enough to put up a 42-point lead, and Chargers, they haven't let up. They've not stopped yet. They just haven't been able to get anything substantial across yet. Handoff in the backfield. He's going to be tackled at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be by number 63, Caden Pomeroy. Pomeroy gets in there and comes in from the left side of the field and is able to cut the running back down for no gain. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Chargers. Chargers will line up for this offensive play. At least this time they didn't gain anything, but they didn't lose anything either. Tight formation, shotgun formation for the quarterback. He drops back to pass. He's got a man wide open and overthrows him. Overthrew him by about 1.5 yards, but he had him wide open. Quarterback is down in the backfield. He gets up. He gets up, but I think they're going to make him come out. No, they haven't. Roughing the passer is going to be called against the Panthers. That's going to be a big penalty. It'll give the 1st down to the Chargers, and it'll put the ball out. It's a 15-yard penalty. It'll put the ball out to the 41-yard line. 3 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in the first half. 42-0, the Panthers lead. A roughing the passer penalty has put the ball out at the 41-yard line of the Chargers and given them a 1st down. Chargers, like I said, they don't have any give up in them. They're coming out here to play. Receivers spread out to each side of the field. One on the hash, one on the number. Shotgun formation under the center's hands again, and he's going to be taken down at the 25-yard line. It'll be a big loss. as that snap goes underneath the center's hands. They're going to say he was down at the 26-yard line and slid past the 25. So it'll be second down and about 23 yards, 25 yards. Second down and 25 from their own 26-yard line. Quarterback keeper, he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and then he's going to fall. He's going to be brought down there. Maybe gains 1 on forward progress. Never stopped his legs moving. That's a mark of a great athlete there. Doesn't stop running even when he's contacted. Marked the ball at 27, so it's a gain of 1 yard on the play. Third down and 24. Looked like Pomeroy again in on the tackle. Chargers offense comes to the line of scrimmage, shotgun formation for the quarterback, calls for the snap, hands the ball off. Running back goes out around the right side. He's going to gain some yards there. Looks like he's going to pick up about, where do they mark this ball? They mark it at the 34-yard line. It'll bring up fourth down. That's probably the 33-yard line. Fourth down and 17. Fourth down and 16 now for the Chargers. Ball spotted the nose. Looks like it's just on the 34-yard line. Punt is up. Not a particularly high punt, but it does roll. It falls short, and Kiter stays away from that. Ball will be down at the 36-yard line, and the Panthers will take over first down right there. Kiter will come back to the sideline. Quarterback Drew Vigna will lead the team out as the Panthers come out with Veter and Novak in the backfield. Panthers have had a brilliant running game here tonight with Stewart has 3 touchdowns. Girth has 1, and Novak has 1, all on the ground. In the air, actually Novak had 2 on the ground, one in the air, and Hubbard had 1 in the air. Panthers down the football. And it looks like that's going to take us to halftime. Panthers come to the sideline, and they're going to go to the locker room. It's halftime, or will be halftime here in 10 seconds at Panther Stadium. Panthers will take a 42-0 halftime lead, and they'll head to the locker room, and Chargers will head to their locker room as halftime starts right now. We'll be back here in a little bit. We're back here at the Allen's halftime show where, Allen's Grocery is one of the best places to buy meats here in the Ozarks. And the Chargers are just going to take halftime right there on the field, it looks like. Allen's Grocery, you can go this week starting tomorrow and pick up a ground chuck for $3.98 a pound, or you can get a roll for $3.48 a pound on a 10-pound roll. Boneless New York strip. Well, I'll tell you what, Tony's got some great meats up there, and everybody loves his meats. So if you can get up there and get that, he'll cut it as thin as you want or as thick as you want, but you definitely don't want it too thin for a New York strip. $10.98 a pound. That's an outstanding deal nowadays. Go get you a boneless shoulder roast for $4.88 a pound. You can get a boneless shoulder patio steak for $5.28 a pound. Various cuts of pork chops at $2.18 a pound. Boneless mock beef ribs, $4.98 a pound. Country style ribs, $1.88 a pound. You can get your thick sliced center cut pork chops, $2.38 a pound, along with your split fryer chicken breast, $1.18 a pound. And then you've got to have something to drink with that. You got Pepsi products at 4 6-packs for $13, Pepsi 2 liters, 3 for $5, and Pepsi 6-pack 16.9 bottles, 4 for $13. You can get your chips, your Cheetos, and your Fritos, 2 for $8 right now. I know I just bought some Fritos, and it was far more than $4 a bag. So that's a good deal. Get you some tea, make you some tea out of on the stove, and it's $1.68 a box, 24 count box. Everybody needs orange juice to combat everything that goes on in this in as the temperatures start to change. It'll help your immune system, and you can get orange juice for $3.18 a half gallon. Get out there, and Tony and Isaac will take care of you at Allen's Grocery. Allen's Grocery is located at the four-way in Summit. Get out there and check that out, and they'll take care of you. We'll be right back. We are back here at Panther Stadium. We want to let you know that we're going to bring you the high school band as the Panthers prepare to perform their Halloween theme, and we will let the band take over from here. And we're back here. We've got 3 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in the halftime. We want to take this time and we want to thank Baxter Regional Medical Center, Baxter Health, as it's been renamed. They bring this broadcast to you every week, and we want to let you know that if you need health care, Baxter Health is there to help you out. They can help you from your bone. They've got the bone clinic that will help you recover. They've got the bone clinic that will help you heal, and then they've got just a range of all other things with the Highlands Oncology Clinic, the cancer houses. They're on the campus of Baxter Health and Mountain Home. They've got the clinics down in Mountain View. I believe they've got some over in the Salem area. They've got Mountain Home, Harrison, Flippin, and even here in Yellville. You want to make sure that you get out there and check that out. Terry Ott and Ott Enterprises. Darlene and Terry want to make sure that they let you know that as educators, they have long thought of high schools and thought fondly of them. They want to make sure that they do their part to support the broadcast and get us on the air each week as well. Also, they want to say congratulations to Bryce, Michaela, and Brooke, and good luck on your upcoming seasons in high school in this 2023 school year. Dozier and Associates is obviously one of the big sponsors here tonight. You got accounting needs. It doesn't matter if you have a business or if you run a city. They will be there to help you out. They can help out school boards as well. They can help out anybody that has an accounting need. Make sure you check that out. And if you need anything, Dozier and Associates located there on Highway 14, just south of Highway 62 in Yellville. Allen's Grocery brought you the halftime show. And like I said, if you need some meats or if you need some food, Allen's Grocery is the place to go. They're located at the four-way in Summit, and you will want to get out there. And like I said, make sure that you ask Tony if you want a specific cut of steak. He will make sure that you get that cut. They've got pumpkins right now, $5.98 for a large pumpkin. It's just in time to get ready for Halloween. So get out there and check that out. Jason Nazarenko is also one of our big sponsors. He's running for the State House of Representatives, and we want to thank Jason for his support of all the schools: Flippin, Yellville-Summit, Lead Hill, Cotter, and Ozark Mountain, along with Bergman and Valley Springs as they start conference season with Flippin this season. And we want to make sure that we thank Jason for sponsoring us. Ben Gibson is an attorney here in Yellville. Both teams are back out on the field warming up, loosening up for the second half. We've got less than a minute before the second half is set to begin. Ben Gibson is an attorney here in Yellville. If you've got legal needs, Ben Gibson can help you out there, and you want to get out there and work with Ben. He'll get you the best result that can possibly be gotten. Twisted Sisters hair salon over in Flippin on Main Street, just right there next to Diego's, just up from Walmart. Get over there, get your hair cut. They cut men's, women's, children's. They do perms, they do nails, they do everything you can think of at their salon. Twisted Sisters is one of the places I get my hair cut, and they really do a good job. Carolyn's Raceback Ribs. That's the home of the coaches show. If you've got a question for the coach, get out there and ask the coach a question, and enjoy some of the barbecue that Carolyn's has. They've got daily specials. You want to get out there and check that out and enjoy the food. North Arkansas College of Harrison is a premier education of a 2-year school. The Pioneers are great supporters of high school sports in North Central Arkansas, and we want to thank them as they support all of our local high schools as well. We'll take a break and be right back and get this second half kicked off. And we expect a great second half. And we will be back with you in just a minute. We're back here as we get ready to kick this second half off. We've got 19 seconds left on the clock before we get ready to kick it off, and I want to say thank you to the Yellville-Summit Panthers as they've kept water up here in the press box and kept us good and hydrated. So the players on the field have been keeping hydrated with water on the sideline. I know the Chargers have a great system set up on their sideline. The Panthers will get set to receive this football here in the second to begin the second half, and we will get ready for the second half to kick off. Panthers will be traveling from north to south as they get set to kick this, as they get set to receive this football. Back deep for the Panthers. We will see when they come out, but it looks like Kiter is going to go back with Hubbard. Coben Hubbard and Landon Kiter will be back deep to receive this kickoff. Coben Hubbard's got a 60-yard touchdown pass in the first half. A minute 49 left in the first period. He broke free and was hit in stride by the quarterback, Noah Cantrell. And it was a big 60-yard touchdown pass as he caught the ball. The defender was 5 yards in front of him and never could catch up to Hubbard as he just strolled into the end zone. Chargers are set up to kick this football off. And we've got the whistle. Here comes the kickoff. It's an onside kick or a squib kick. It's going to be downed. It'll be recovered by Zen Novak, and he'll fall on it at the 43-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers as they get set to start the offense here in the second half. In the backfield, it'll be Novak and Braden McCullough. Under center, it'll be Veter. Veter takes the snap and stands up, and he looks like it was a busted play. He's going to pick up positive yardage on the play out to the 47-yard line. He'll pick up about 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7. It'll be 3-yard gain on a busted play. He stood up, turned, and there wasn't anybody there, and I guess he was expecting somebody to be standing there. Picked up 3 yards, and that's not bad for a busted play. This is where you get your back up some good quality in-game experience against an opponent that is not going to give up on you and lay down. Handoff is going to be to McCullough. McCullough's hitting the backfield. He'll fall forward. Looks like forward progress is going to be the line of scrimmage. So it's no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 7, 6.5. They'll give him a half yard on it. Grundy was in on that tackle for the Chargers. We'll go with 3rd and 6 on this play. McCullough and Novak in the backfield. Peter under center. Turns and hands the ball off to Novak. Novak will pick up out to the 50-yard line. Just get over the 50. They'll mark him the nose of the football on the Charger side of the ball. Charger side of the 50. It'll bring up 4th down and 4 yards for the Panthers. Looks like they're leaving their offense out there to go for this. This is great experience for the backups. McCullough and Novak in the backfield. One receiver to each side of the field. Handoff is to Novak. Novak hits a hole. He's across 45, down over the 40, still on his feet, gets to the 37-yard line. He'll be brought down at the 37-yard line by the Chargers, but that'll be another Yellville-Summit Panther 1st down. Big pickup there for the Panthers. And they'll, with 9 minutes remaining in this 3rd quarter, they lead 42-0, have a 1st down at the 37-yard line of the Chargers. Lighthouse Christian has come in here and never let up. They've tried. They've just been overmatched. Handoff to Novak. He'll be hit immediately and maybe he'll make it back to the line of scrimmage. It looks like a half-yard loss, but they may mark it right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10 for the Panthers at the 38-yard line. The ball is placed in between the 38 and 37-yard line of the Lighthouse Chargers. Kennedy Coleman checks in as a receiver on this near side of the field. Ball is handed off to number 33, Zen Novak. There's a flag on the play. Novak is going to get to the end zone for a touchdown. Penalty flag will be holding against the Panthers, and it looks like the flag was thrown at the 27-yard line. We'll see where they mark this off from. They mark it off from the 27-yard line. It'd be 2nd down, but it'll be 2nd down and 7, it looks like. But we'll see where they mark it off from. It ended up being a 3-yard gain on the play. Guess it's a 2-yard gain, so it'll give them 2nd down and 8. Ball's on the 38-yard line. Ball's on the 36-yard line. Panthers line up. Hand off, pitch to Novak. Novak comes across the right side, makes contact, gets to the 30, falls forward to about the 29-yard line. That's where their market is, at the 29. Charger down on the field. Panthers will go back to gather up around where they would huddle, and they'll take a knee. Chargers will do the same on their side of the ball. Ball will be marked at the 29-yard line. Getting up is number 4, Lauder, and he'll get up and jog off the field on his own power. Panthers offense will get ready to line up. L. Lee will check into the game for the Panthers and line up in the slot on the far side of the field. Novak and McCullough in the backfield. Beater under center. Hand off to Novak. He goes over the right side, gets down to about the 27-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 26. It'll be a pickup of 3 yards, and it'll be a 1st down for the Panthers. First down, Panthers, the 27-yard line. Panthers will have 1st and 10 with 6 minutes remaining in this 3rd period. Play comes in from the sideline. There's 21 seconds remaining on the play clock. 42-0 lead is what the Panthers is the lead for the Panthers. Beater under center. Handoff will be to number 33. The ball came loose, and it'll be recovered by Drew Vigna, quarterback. Ball was handed off to Novak, and he fumbled the ball on a good hit by the Chargers, and Vigna just happened to be there to pick that ball up. 2nd down and a long 8 for the Panthers. Ball is placed at the nose of the ball is on the 25-yard line. We're under 5 minutes to play in the 3rd period. Handoff is to number 14, Veter. Nick Veter gets over the left side, and he'll pick up about looks like he's going to pick up about 6 yards. It'll bring up 3rd down and 3 yards, maybe a long 2 Ball is in between the 19 and or right at the nose of the ball is on the 19-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Panthers. Be a long 2 yards. Nick Veeder, fake handoff to him, and Drew Vigna keeps the ball. He's going to not gain any yards, be tackled at the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. Panthers lead 42-0 with 3:45 remaining in the 3rd period. 4th down and 2. Ball on the 19-yard line. L. Lee checks back into the game. Lee will line up in the slot on the far side of the field. Receiver on the number on the near side. Vigna and Veeder in the backfield. Veeder with the ball. Gets across the middle. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. He'll get down to the 16-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. They mark the ball at the 12-yard line. And we're under 3 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 from the 12. 1st down will be at the 2-yard line for the Panthers. Receivers split to each side of the field in the slot. Vigna and Novak in the backfield. Handoff. There'll be traffic as the handoff is being made. Novak will hold on to the football this time and be tackled at the line, just over the line of scrimmage for a gain of 1 yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9 for the Panthers.
2nd down and 9.
As we approach 2 minutes in the 3rd quarter, remaining in the 3rd quarter. Panthers get to play in from the sideline. 10 seconds remaining on the play clock. Panthers to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback under center, gets the snap, hands it off to Novak. Novak breaks across the left side, and he's going to get in the end zone for a touchdown. But wait, there's flags on the play on the far side of the field. There are 2 flags down on the field. It'll be holding against the Panthers. That'll back them up 10 yards and take the points off the board. Holding call there will take points off of the board for the Panthers. And the clock continues to run. These 2 schools have entered into an agreement to play this game, and they have played it well here tonight. We want to thank Baxter Health for bringing this game to you. Terry Ott, Knott Enterprises, Dozier and Associates, Allen's Grocery, Jason Nazarenko for state representative, Ben Gibson, Twisted Sisters in Flippin', Carolyn's Razorback Ribs, and North Arkansas College for bringing this broadcast to you here tonight. Hard count almost gets the Chargers to jump off sides. Quarterback Vigna takes a knee. And that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll switch into the field, come back with 3rd down and 15. Ball will be placed on the 19-yard line on the other end of the field.
In the 3rd quarter, Panthers 42, Crusaders, Chargers.
If you're a junior or senior in high school and you're looking for the right school, at least consider North Arkansas College. The Pioneers are one of the big sponsors of North Arkansas education, and they support all the high schools in the local area. Bergman, Valley Springs, Lead Hill, Yellville-Summit, Flippin, Cotter, and Ozark Mountain School District. They support all of them, as well as even the other schools that we don't cover. They support Marshall and they support Omaha. They support all the schools around this area, Green Forest. So get up there and check them out. North Ark is a great place to get an education. They deliver one of the best 2-year educations in this area. Panthers will start the fourth quarter with a 42-point lead. They're 3rd down and 15 from their own Chargers 19-yard line on the field. Checking into the play in this game is number 25, Kennedy Coleman. Coleman will be lined up on the numbers on the near side of the field. Quarterback under center. Hands the ball off to number 14, Veeder. Veeder will go across the right side, pick up about 3 yards. They'll make that a yard, which is where they marked the ball. It'll be 3rd down and 14. Looks like they give him the line of scrimmage, and that was it. And it'll be 4th and 15 for the Panthers. Vinny will come up and get under center. Veeder and Novak in the backfield. Pitch will be to Novak. I'm sorry, Veeder. Veeder makes 2 people miss, then breaks out across the left side of the offensive line, and he'll be tackled. He'll be caught from behind by a great tackle by the Chargers, and it'll be Chargers 1st down after a 2-yard gain by Veeder. Chargers offense comes out on the field. They'll line up on the hash on the right side of the field for them, or on the near side. Quarterback in shotgun formation, 11 seconds on the clock as they run a player onto the field. He'll get set. 3, 2, they get the play off with 1 second. A handoff, and there's cut to the left side of the field. He's going to be brought down out around the 33-yard line for a 1st down for the Chargers. Big run on the as the back broke out. It was a Damian Dale with the tackle, but boy, it was a big run by the Chargers there. Ball's placed at the 35-yard line, all the way up from the 17. Chargers offense gets set. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Calls for the snap, hands the ball off. This play comes back out to this near side of the field. He's going to get over the 35 to about the 36-yard line before he's brought down. It'll be 2nd down and 9 after a 1-yard gain. A lot of action there for a 1-yard gain. Ball is in between the 36 and 37-yard line. So it's a long 8 or short 9 for the 1st down for the Chargers on 2nd down. Chargers offense lines up. Quarterback calls for the snap, gets it, hands it off over the left side, hit immediately at the line of scrimmage by Novak. Pomeroy also in on that tackle. That'll bring up 3rd down and 7 as they place the ball at the 37-yard line. Chargers offense to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback is in shotgun formation and calls for the snap. It's a pitch to the running back. He's going to come to this near side of the field, get across the 40, out to the 44-yard line before he's brought down. The officials are going to call timeout. They're going to make They're going to make the running back go out of this game as he took a shot to the head during the tackle, an unintentional shot, so it wasn't targeting or any kind of personal foul, just an unintentional shot. But they're going to make him leave the game and go over and get looked at. I always like to see him err on the side of caution. Quarterback calls for the snap. Hands off the ball over the left side, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield for about a 3-yard loss. That tackle will be by number Drew Vigna. Levi Brown also in the area.
Second down, 11 at the 44.
Looks like they marked the ball at the 44-yard line. That'll bring up second down and 11. Quarterback keeps the ball. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage and be tackled right there as Novak brings him down, and Levi Brown also in the area for another assist on the tackle.
Levi Brown in on the tackle. End of the yard, it's going to be first down and 10 at the 45.
Back to the original line of scrimmage, brings up third down and 10 for the Chargers. Ball is at the 45-yard line, and the Chargers will come up to the line of scrimmage. Wide receiver comes out in the slot on the near side, on the numbers on the far side. Quarterback in shotgun formation, low snap. Quarterback keeps the football. He's going to be tackled in the backfield. He'll be caught by number 71, Jonathan Ryan, and also Novak was there to assist on the tackle. Levi Brown also in the area. Be a big loss. Ball's back at the 40, in between the 40 and 41-yard line, and it'll bring up fourth down and 15 on the play. Chargers will line up in punt formation. They've had one punt blocked tonight. No, Panthers have no one back deep. High punt just gets to the original line of scrimmage and takes a Panther bounce back towards the end zone or towards the north end of the field. And ball will be marked at the 39-yard line for the Panthers to begin their first down. They're actually going to mark this at the 38-yard line, first and 10 for the Panthers as they start this possession with 4:43 remaining in the ball game and a 42-0 lead. Panthers with the best field position in the second half, best starting field position in the second half here at the Chargers' 38-yard line. Vigna under center. Takes the snap, hands it off. It'll be handed off to number 33, and he's dragging tacklers as he gets about 6 yards. Novak on the carry. He'll pick up about 6 yards. It'll bring up second down, and they're going to give him 5 yards. So he'll bring second down and 5 on the play. Play comes in from the sideline as Landon Seawright checks into this game for the Panthers. Seawright will come out to this near side of the field and line up in the slot. Novak and Veter in the backfield. Ball will go up the middle for no gain. It'll be tackled. Veter will be tackled at the line of scrimmage. Grundy with that tackle again. Third down and 4 now. Panthers have the ball at the 32-yard line of the Chargers. And that'll bring in Kennedy Coleman to check into this game. Coleman will line up in the slot on the far side of the field. Handoff in the backfield. Handoff to Novak. He'll be tackled at around the 30-yard line. 4th and 3 for the Panthers as the ball's placed at the 31-yard line. L. Lee checks back into this game. Lee will be on this near side of the field and lined up in the slot. Veeder and Novak in the backfield. Handoff to Veeder. Veeder's going to break it over to the left-hand side. It looks like he's going to have the first down. He's going to get down to the 25-yard line. That'll be 1st and 10 from the Chargers' 25-yard line. As Veeder went over the right side of the tackle, or the right side of the line over the tackle, and picked up the first down. "13 seconds on the clock is play clock. 1:23 remaining on the game clock. 42-0 is the lead for the Panthers. Novak and Veeder in the backfield. Drew Vigna will take a knee. And it looks like the Panthers are going to settle for running this clock out and score 42 points tonight. Be their second straight shutout on the early in the season. Panthers defense has looked really good this year. They've only given up so far to this point. They've only given up 20 points on the season, and they've scored at least 36 in each game. 45 seconds remaining in the game. And I would guess Vigna will come up here and snap the ball with 1 or 2 seconds on the play clock and take a knee. With 3 seconds remaining on the play clock, he'll take a knee, and that will do it, as there's 25 seconds on the game clock, 40 seconds on the play clock, and the Panthers are going to get away with this with a win. The Chargers came in here tonight and never gave up. They played hard all night long. And with 10 seconds remaining, the fans will start cheering as they watch the time tick off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Panthers officially get a 42-0 win here at home tonight, as the Chargers come in here and really, really played hard tonight. And now they'll line up at the 50, come across field, shake hands, and have a really brilliant display of sportsmanship. Chargers will start the season 0-2 or 0-3, and the Panthers will start this season 3-0 for the second year in a row. Panthers come in here tonight with a mentality of they were going to score often and early, and they were going to score often. They did just that, and now they will go to the south end of the field and really celebrate this win, as this was the first home game of the season for the Panthers, and it was a successful win here tonight. We'll be back in just a second and give you a wrap-up of the scoring for the Panthers tonight. All right, we're back here at Panther Stadium as the Panthers come in here tonight and win the game 42-0. They scored early, they scored often, they scored in various ways. Adam Stewart came in and put up an 8-yard touchdown run with 8 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the first period. The 2-point conversion was scored by Landon Kiter, and Landon Kiter just didn't they were keying on Kiter tonight, and he didn't have a great night on running the football, but he did get that 2-point conversion for the Panthers early. They take an 8-0 lead. The next score was also by Adam Stewart. It was another run, 12 yards. This time Eli Girth took the 2-point conversion in for the Panthers at the 5:43 mark. 16-0 was the score. The Panthers got their next score on a 60-yard pass play to Coben Hubbard from Noah Cantrell at the 149-minute mark, remaining with 149 remaining in the first period, and the Panthers' two-point conversion failed. They led the game at that point 22-0. Adam Stewart scored again in the second period with 10:14 remaining in the half. He scored a touchdown, a 5-yard touchdown pass, and then got the two-point conversion as well to push the lead to 30-0. The Panthers got their final score all in the first half, mind you. Or I'm sorry, it wasn't their final score. They got their next score with Eli Girth, a 20-yard touchdown run, 7 minutes and 35 seconds left in the first half. 36-0 was the score then as the two-point conversion failed. The final score of the first quarter came from number 14, and that number 14 is Nick Veter, a 14-yard touchdown run with 3:59 remaining. Pushed the score to 42-0 at the half, and that was the final score of the ball game. The Panthers do keep the Chargers off of the scoreboard. It's the second week in a row they've recorded a shutout, and they've only allowed 20 points on the season. So the Panthers looking really good, really early here, and we will bring you the next ball game on September the 15th as our football game will be September the 15th when the Yellville-Summit Panthers will travel to face the Mountainburg Dragons. The last time we were in Mountainburg, it was a very high-scoring game, came down to one of the last plays of the game, and the Dragons did come out on top, but it was a very close game in that contest. Well, that'll wrap things up here from Panther Stadium in Yellville. We want to thank Baxter Regional or Baxter Health for bringing this to you. They are our corporate sponsor on the season, and you want to get out there and check them out and check out it. If you've got any healthcare needs, Baxter Health is the place you need to go. You can check out the bone clinic. You can check out the clinics in Mountain View, Harrison, Flippin, Yellville, and in Mountain Home. Check out all those clinics and get everything addressed that you have a need for. Terry Ott and Ott Enterprises, as educators, they understand the need for a quality education, but they also understand that the students have extracurricular activities and they want to get out there and they want to play. And so they want to sponsor these kids and have them have some notoriety brought to them. They also want to say congratulations and good luck to Bryce, Brooke, and Michaela Ott as they follow their endeavors on this 2023 season. Dozier and Associates can help you with all of your accounting needs. They help cities. They help any individual. They help school boards if they need it. They answer any questions. I know every time I have a question, he doesn't hesitate to answer the questions for me. Get in there and see Travis. He's on Highway 14, just south of Highway 62 East in Yellville. Allen's Grocery, there at the four-way in Summit. Allen's Grocery has everything you need for your cookouts. They have all the meats right now, and they have a new sale that starts tomorrow. You want to get out there and check out the pork chops, the ribs, the beef, and the chicken. They've got a lot of chicken on sale right now, and two different kinds of ribs. You can get your sodas and your juice with it. You can also get the chips to go with it too for that cookout. So get out there to Allen's at the four-way in Summit. Thank you to Jason Nazarenko as he endeavors in his pursuit for the State House of Representatives. He wants to make sure that he is let you know that he is very supportive of these high school students and their athletics. He wants to make sure that he gives them every opportunity to succeed and get some notoriety on the season. Ben Gibson, an attorney here in Yellville, want to make sure that if you've got any legal needs, you get out there and check with Ben. Ben will take care of you and get the best result possible. Twisted Sisters, great hair salon in Flippin, right there on Main Street. Get out there and check them out. They can do simple haircuts. They can do perms. They can do nails. They can do it all for men, women, and children. Carolyn's Razorback Ribs. I don't know if you've been there or not, but the brisket is phenomenal. She's got daily specials. She has desserts that are just they just melt in your mouth. You just want to get out there and check that out. Carolyn's is also where we'll do the coaches show. So if you've got a coach, you've got a question for any of the coaches, get out there and check it. You can ask the coach while you're there. Go ahead and get something to eat, and you'll enjoy it. North Arkansas College. North Arkansas College is one of the premier educators in this area. They have a great 2-year college. The Pioneers are great sponsors of Mountain Echo Sports. Get out there and check that out. If you're a high school senior or junior, they'll make sure that you get the education that you want and deserve. That'll do it for tonight. The Panthers do wrap up a 42-0 lead win, and they wrap that up behind the 3 touchdowns from Adam Stewart, one by Eli Girth, one by Coben Hubbard, and one by Nick Veeder. 3-0 on the season. We'll see you from Mountainburg and on the 15th. It seems like 2 weeks, but it's only 10 days. So tune back in, and we'll have the Mountainburg Dragons hosting the Yellville-Summit Panthers on the 15th. Thank you. I'm Robert Lyons.